Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on the stage, Trevor Noah!
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hello. How you guys doing? Thank you very much. Yes, yes. Woo woo to you too, ma'am. Woo woo to you too. I love that sound. It's like, how are you? Yeah. What is that? I love the sounds that people make. It's so random. Like someone there sounded like you were getting hurt. Ow! Ow! I love those sounds. I love the fact that as humans, we've just neglected speech. We've decided to go back to our history as apes and make those sounds again. Woo! Ah! Ow! Woo! What is that? I don't even know what that is. Woo! 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 And we all know it. Everyone knows woo! 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 Yeah, we all know it. We all accept it. You can do it. Anyone can do it anytime they want. Okay, not anytime. You can only do it in the presence of alcohol. That's the only time you're allowed to make that sound without being judged. If you make a woohoo anywhere else, you'll get judged. Like, you can't do it at work. You can't woohoo at work. Your boss knows the sound, probably makes that sound, but you can't do it. You can't be like, final email, sent. Woohoo! Johnson! Sorry, sir, sorry. You can't make that sound at church, and that is why Jesus died for our sins. Woohoo! Sorry, Father, sorry. It's like a weird sound. And yet it has so much fun in it, so much life. Woo-hoo! Woo! Ow! Everyone knows it. Everyone's agreed on it. I think that's what fascinates me the most, is that we've all agreed on the woohoo. We agree on nothing in this world. Race, religion, politics, but woohoo has united us all. Woohoo! Woohoo! Everyone does it. Everyone agrees on it. It's weird because, like, if you asked me, if you said to me in the beginning, you said, hey, Trevor, what should woohoo be for? I don't know if I would have chosen happiness off the bat. I don't know. Given time to think, I think woohoo would have been as apt a sound for sadness. Yeah, I think woohoo would work well in times of suffering and pain. You know, I could see it now at a funeral. People gathered around a casket. The pastor reading the eulogy. And we will always remember Mary as a loving mother, a caring friend, and a wonderful sister. Before we lay her to rest, would you please join me now as we observe a moment of woohoo? People standing there, dressed in black. Woo! Woo! Ow! Always one big lady in the corner. Woo! Thank you very much. Thank you. Such a fun sound, the woohoo, woohoo, woo! Happiness, yeah. White people happiness specifically, yeah, that's what I found. I've tracked the origins of woohoo, tracked it all the way back to its source, and I found that woohoo originated with white people, white women in particular, yes. That is the sound of white women about to turn it up. Yes, that is what they do. Woohoo, Tammy, woohoo! And then everyone else learned it from there. Because white guys joined in, because for them it's almost like a mating call. They know what it means. Woohoo! Woohoo! Everyone else learned it, but it's not an instinctive sound for people to make, especially black people. Like, black people woohoo now and again, but it's not the sound black people make naturally for fun. Black people don't woohoo for good times, you know? And I think it's because deep down inside, black people are a bit uncomfortable with the woohoo. It's not, you know, and I think it's maybe just my personal experiences, but I find there's a moment in the woohoo where it sounds eerily similar to a police siren. There's just a moment where I'm not that comfortable. There's just, you know, it's just woohoo, 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 woohoo. Put your hands in the air and keep them there. That's, you know, I guess that's why white people love the woohoo, because they love calling the police. So they're like, woohoo, the cops are here, finally. But for black people, that's not the sound of happiness. Like, black people are not a fan of police. Like, it's just one of those things. Like, as a black person, you're not a fan of the police. Why? Because there's always a chance that you will go to jail. It's a very difficult thing to explain, especially to my white friends. You know, they always see me get stressed when I see police. I'll be driving on the freeway, I'll see police, I get stressed, get to a roadblock, I get stressed, and my friends are like, why are you stressed, Trevor? You didn't do anything wrong. I'm like, that's not the point. You don't need to do something wrong to go to jail as a black person. Like, as a black person, every day you wake up, there's a chance you can go to jail that day. As a white person, there's no chance you will go to jail by mistake. If you're white, you go to jail because you did something. Mistakes don't happen like that. White people don't go to jail by mistake. And you see it in the confidence. You know, I've been at a roadblock with a white friend. The white people look at police like they made a mistake when they stop them. Like, just confidently look out the window like, and then? What, you need information? What's going on? When a black person gets to a roadblock, your life flashes before your eyes. You see the police coming out, you see those reflections. In the reflections, you see your history, and you're just like, hey, shh. Start texting your family. If I don't come home tonight, know that I love you. As soon as the policeman gets to the window, you're like, is today that day? I'm ready. It's just not a fun relationship. It's not woohoo for us. But it's woohoo for me. I'm having a woohoo time in life right now. Yeah, some of you may or may not know, I have a new job. This is great. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, so that's fun. Phoned my grandmother to tell her the good news, which was really cool. I don't think she understood what was going on, but still she was happy. Phoned my gran, and she was on the phone. I was like, Granny, I'm going to be on the Daily Show. And she's like, ooh, Trevor, I'm so happy for you. You got a job. I said, no, Gogo, no, I already had a job, Gogo. I already had a job. She's like, no, you didn't. Did you have an office? I said, no. She's like, then it wasn't a job. Well done, Trevor. My mom was a bit better. I phoned her. She was on the ball. You know, she was really excited for me. And to give you a bit of a backstory, I have two younger brothers. Right? I have one brother is 9 years younger than me, and then the youngest is 20 years younger than me. And so the youngest one, who's 11, just became head boy of his school. He's the head prefect at his school, right? Yeah, so then, no, please don't, no, this is my show, you don't clap for him. Please, they didn't clap for me at his, please. I work hard for my applause, please guys. So anyway, so I phoned my mom. I phoned my mom to tell her my good news. And I'm on the phone with her, and I'm like, Mom, this is happening. She's like, oh, baby, I'm so happy for you. Oh, this is so wonderful. Oh, I'm so happy. This is so great. Oh, and did you hear what happened with your brother? He became head boy at his school. Oh, I'm so happy. Both my boys are doing big things. And I was like, yeah. Some things are bigger than others. She's like, no, baby, it's all the same to me. It's all the same. I was like, you say that, but I mean, you know. If you had to choose. She's like, okay, fine, I'll be honest. You were never a prefect, so... Damn it! That's when I wish I had a physical phone. Yeah? That's when I wish I had a landline. You know, I have those landline moments in my life where I wish I had an old school phone so I could slam it down. Young people will never know the joy of slamming a phone at the end of a call. Like, cell phones have robbed us of that. That feeling, you know, where you get to tell the person, screw you! Bah! It feels so good. They feel it on the other end, like, It's like you punch them in the ear. Now with phones, you've robbed of all of that. You know, there's no sense of power. Screw you! That's all you have. And you can't even press the screen hard because you're scared you're going to crack your own phone. You don't... I hate cell phones so much. I think they're robbing us of our intelligence. I honestly believe cell phones are going to be the reason that human beings devolve. We're going back to the Stone Ages because of those things. Everything about them is turning us into apes again. Neanderthals. I was looking at my thumbs the other day. I spend so much time texting and sending messages that I feel like they've started curling over like monkey's hands. I've gotten really good at typing and grabbing branches. Everything about those phones is robbing us of our humanity. We were proud because we evolved, we stand, we walk tall. And then we got our phones. And now every day we spend like this. And over time we're gonna go back down. Have you tried to have a conversation with someone on their phone? Literally sounds like a caveman. Just We've lost it. We don't know how to communicate anymore. Now we use those emojis for everything. Emoji, 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 emoji. No one even uses words. Send a paragraph to your friend. Had a great day, did this. It was so funny. They reply, hey. And did you hear? She died. Whoo. That's it. No words. Emojis are basically the cave drawings of 2015. Yeah, we judge cavemen. We think they were primitive because we couldn't find any words in their pictures. Someone's going to think the same thing of us. The way we look at cavemen and go, oh, look at them, they couldn't write. Oh, the caveman, he was so simple. Oh, and he was hunting, and he had a family. Oh, simple. Someone's going to see our messages in 1,000 years. Be like, oh, look at that. Oh, the people of 2015, simple. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, they laughed, and they cried. Sometimes they laughed until they cried. Yeah. Some of them were blind in one eye, yeah. But that didn't stop them from having fun. Aww. And there were monkeys that didn't talk. Aww. Monkeys that didn't listen. Aww. And they were always dancing in red dresses. Aww. 2015, a simple time. We don't communicate anymore. Got our emojis. Phones are making us dumb. I fear most for women, the most intelligent of our species. Yeah. And I fear for you. I fear, ladies. I fear for what the selfie has done to you. Women are obsessed with selfies. The average woman spends 50% of her day thinking about when she can take the next selfie. That's all she's thinking about. Oh, let's take a selfie. Oh, let's take a selfie. Let's take a selfie now. Let's take a selfie. Take a selfie of me taking a selfie of you. Oh, this is great. Selfieception. I love it. Everyone's just in there. Selfie, 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 selfie. And you know what's fine? The pictures look great. The pictures look great. Instagram. Oh, like my picture. Yeah, it looks normal. But have you seen what it looks like when someone makes a selfie? It is the creepiest thing you've ever seen in your life. A normal woman sitting by herself, having lunch, doing whatever she's doing. And all of a sudden she'll look at her phone and something in her head goes weird and she transforms into a selfie monster. She'll literally just be there looking at her phone, going through stuff, and all of a sudden she's like, just randomly took a picture, caught off guard. Hashtag I woke up like this. Hashtag no you didn't. Hashtag you crazy. Hashtag stop that shit. Selfies. People ask me for selfies, I guess, because they want pictures. I like taking pictures. I don't like selfies. People come up to me, can I have a selfie? Let's take a picture. No, selfie, please. Some people don't even know why they want pictures. That's the weirdest thing for me, is when people come up to me and they ask me for a picture, but they don't know why they want the picture or who I am. It's very strange. Sometimes people just come to you and say, excuse me, are you the guy? You have to be more specific. The guy, because I'm not going to say yes, because then he's like, the guy, yes. Who stole the handbag? No, whoa. So I'm not going to say yes. You're the guy, I saw you on TV and stuff. Can I have a selfie with you? He's like, why? Oh, because I want to tell my wife that I saw you. Why don't you just tell your wife? No, she won't believe me, eh? Yeah, she won't believe me. So can I have a selfie? I'm like, no, you need to work on the trust in your relationship, my friend. Yeah, why doesn't your wife believe who you've seen? You start telling the truth, my friend. It's just weird, everybody. Want the selfie. I get it. People go, yeah, you should be used to this, Trevor, because you're famous. I don't think I'm famous. Like, I don't consider myself famous, per se. Like, I think I'm well known, but not famous, right? Famous, I've seen fame. I've seen famous people. I've met them. Recently, because of my job on The Daily Show, I got invited to very prestigious events. I've started getting invited to very, very fancy functions. Functions I would have never been invited to before. Recently, I got invited to my uncle's wedding. Never knew me before this. And before that, I got invited to an event in New York called the Met Gala, right? A very prestigious event, yeah. where 500 people are gathered together, different personalities from all walks of life come together, actors, singers, painters, musicians, everyone. And you spend a night dressed very nicely, looking at history and art. Just walk around, smiling, looking sophisticated. Yeah, and it's so exclusive that they tell you exactly what you're going to be wearing at the event, right? So they're not dress code, exactly what you wear. So I got phoned. They said, Trevor, we'd like to invite you to the Met Gala. I was like, wow, okay. And they said, and you will be wearing a Ralph Lauren suit. And I was like, well, okay, how much is Ralph Lauren? But they were like, no, we provide it for you. Ralph Lauren is going to be giving you the suit. And I was like, wow, I get to go to the Ralph Lauren store and pick up a suit for myself. They're like, no, the man, Ralph Lauren, is going to give you a suit. Do you know how mind-blowing that is? To meet the man whose name is on your clothing. That was just crazy. Like, that's never happened to me. I've never had the opportunity to meet the person whose name is on my clothing. I've never had the chance to say, pleasure to meet you, Mr. Price. Like, this is a new world for me. Here I am wearing his suit, invited to the Met Gala. And they tell you it's going to be a fun affair, you're going to have a great time. You get there, you eat with some people, you talk, you laugh, you walk the red carpet, which sounds like fun. You know, red carpets sound like fun. Walk down a carpet, people take pictures of you. Yeah, it's a lot more stress than it seems. Because you have to look perfect. I didn't know this. Like, you have to look perfect all the time. And they're so strict about it that they have a tent at the beginning of the red carpet that you don't see on TV. And in that tent, they prepare everybody. All the celebrities stand in the tent together, and then they make sure everyone's dress is perfect, everyone's hair, nothing is crumpled up, nothing, and you stand there, and everyone's there together, which is really cool because you see all the celebrities like getting dressed basically, and you know everyone. They don't know you, but you know all of them. So like you're there, you're just looking at people, and people are very nice. You're like, hey, how are you? It's like, oh, hi, I'm Trevor. Trevor, nice to meet you. It's like, oh, Beyonce. And you're like, yeah. Come on. Yeah, I know you from my bedroom wall. I know you. But you can't say that. You can't say, you see, because you got to look cool. You got to look cool. You know, you got to look like you belong. So now you're meeting people that you know, but you got to act like you don't know them, which makes you look like a jackass. Because now I'm there like, Trevor, Beyonce? Beyonce? Did I say it? Beyonce? Nice to meet you, Beyonce. Pleasure. Oh, and this? Oh, yeah. Oh, JZ. Nice to meet you, sir. Yes. You just look like an idiot. So I'm standing there getting ready with everyone. And then there's a guy who basically tells each person to walk out one at a time. Each celebrity, you walk out onto the red carpet. And there's 3 stations on the red carpet. When you walk out, the first section is American photographers. They take pictures for all of their magazines and newspapers. When they're done with you, you move down to the second section. That's the European photographers. They do the same thing for their magazines. And then you move to the last section, Asian photographers, Japan, China, that region. They take pictures, and then you walk into the event. So you walk to each one. They tell you to smile. Don't smile too much. Closes your eyes. Don't not smile. Makes you look angry. And pose with your body and your head. Pose, body, and head. Because some people make a mistake and then turn. And then don't do that. Turn everything at the same time. Everything. So I'm ready. I'm like, I can do this. You know, so I'm in the tent with all the celebrities, and the guy's calling people out, lets them out one by one, because they don't want 2 people in the same shot. They don't want Beyonce there and then me in the background, like, you know? So the guy's like, okay, we're ready, guys. Look, we're ready. Rihanna, let's get Rihanna out. Rihanna, come on, how are you? Good to see you. Come on through. And so Rihanna walks out, you know. Anne Hathaway. Anne, how are you? Come on, Anne. Good to see you. Go on. Yeah. And then it's my turn. The guy's like, you. Yeah, you. Come on, let's go. Come on. I'm like, me, okay, me. He's like, you ready? I was like, I'm ready. He's like, okay, go on. And I stepped out, and immediately when I got out, I realized I wasn't ready. I was not ready at all. I've never seen that many flashes in my entire life. You step out, and it seems like every camera in the world is flashing at the same time. All of them screaming. It's like, it's just bright. It looks like someone threw a teaspoon in a microwave. It's going crazy. It's like, and everyone's screaming your name. Trevor, over here. Trevor. Now you're trying to find them. You look like a madman with voices in your head. You're Trevor. You're like, yeah, speak to me, Jesus. You're trying to fight. You don't know where the thing is coming from. You're like, come on, Trevor. And then one guy throws me off in the middle of it. He's like, Trevor, give us a pose. And I'm like, a pose? He's like, yeah, pose. I'm like, nah, I don't know how to pose. I've never thought of posing. No one told me. So now, like, I don't know what posing is. I've never practiced posing. And then the guy's pose. I'm like, I don't know what. what's a pose? He's like, come on, something sexy. I'm like, sexy? I don't even know what's it, because I've never practiced. And when I read magazines, I go straight to the women's section. Like, I don't look at the men. I don't see how they posing. I look at J-Lo and Kim Kardashian. So he's like, sexy. I'm like, sexy. So I just go to what I know. I'm just standing there like... I was like, what the hell? Okay, stop that. Okay, that's good. Okay, go on. Good job. I was like, okay, that was stressful. So I moved down to the European section. I'm getting there. I'm still stressed. The bright lights have got my eyes going. The next guys are there like, okay, Trevor, are you ready? I'm like, I'm ready. He's like, okay, all right, over here, Trevor. Some guys didn't know my name though. I could hear that. Because one guy said Trevor, another guy said Trevor, then other guys were just like, Trevor. Yeah, but it's sort of like with a dog. Like a dog doesn't really know its name. Like if your dog's name is Spotty and you go, Spotty, it's like, huh? So I did the same thing. So, they were like, never. I'm sure there was one guy who hated me and he was like, never. And I was like, I didn't care. I was in the mix. I was posing. I was sexy. I was doing my thing. I was loving it. And the guy's like, okay, good job. Go on. And I walked down and I went to the Asian section. And I stood there and all the photographers were ready. And then they just looked at me. It was, I don't think you guys it was the weirdest, because it was like flashing, snapping, flashing, screaming, flashing, snapping, screaming, flashing, snapping, silence. I got there, and they just looked at me. And then they looked at each other, and they looked back at me. They looked at me the way you look at food that's just arrived at your table, but no one has ordered it. That's the way they looked at me. Like they were waiting for the menu, like for the waiter to come and be like, sorry, we didn't order. Did you order? Who ordered? No, we didn't order this. We ordered celebrities. We don't know what that is. No, we don't know. We didn't order. That's how they're looking at. Now I'm standing there. I'm already posing because I've been taught to do. Now I'm there doing nothing's getting them. Even these ones, nothing's working. They're just looking at me. And then, I don't know why, I panicked because I was embarrassed. I'm not gonna lie, I was embarrassed. No one's taking a picture. No one told me what to do if they don't take a picture. So instead of just walking away, I started making the sounds with my mouth. Just a defense mechanism, I guess. So I panicked, and then in the silence, I was just like, Trevor. And now they're just looking at me like, Trevor, good job. And I was like, man. You get over the red carpet, you get into the event, and that's the thing we hardly ever get to see. What happens at these celebrity events? You always see them getting there. You always see them leaving. You never know what happens there. You walk in, it's very prestigious. Everyone gets seated at a round table, and you all sit down for dinner. But it's so strange to be in a room with every single person you have ever idolized in your life. It is the strangest. You are sitting in a room where at one point I moved my chair backwards and I bumped into Lenny Kravitz's chair. Now you say, sorry, Lenny Kravitz, for bumping your chair. This is not something I should ever be saying. Like Jennifer Lawrence was sitting next to me. Here's Jennifer Lawrence. I'm here and she's here. And they bring us our food and now we're eating together. I wasn't eating. I was just looking at her eat the whole time. She's like, I was just fascinated. I was just looking at Jennifer Lawrence eat in front, and she was like, and she's eating. No, because she doesn't eat like, no, she eats. She eats rich. And I was like, yeah, hey, Hunger Games, yeah. I can see. Everyone was there. Superman was sitting opposite me. It was the craziest. Superman was at a table. Obviously, that's not his real name. Clark Kent was sitting opposite me. And I see him, and then he gets up in the middle of dinner and he's like, I'm going to the bathroom. And I was like, Good luck. It's just mind-blowing. It's such a different world. You see these people. You say things about them to your friends. Then when they're in front of you, you just can't, the words don't come out of your mouth. Rihanna was there at the after party. My friends were like, if you see Rihanna, you should say something cool to her. I walked up to Rihanna on the dance floor, and then she turned around, and her song happened to come on, which didn't help me. So she turned around, looked at me, and as I was about to be like, hello, and she was like, bitch, better have my money. Topping here now, hey now, hey. And I was like, I didn't have that money. And I didn't know it was me. I'm sorry, I didn't. It's just, you just walk. It's so creepy. You can't think it's normal. The night flies by, and just like that, it's over, you know? The next morning comes, all you have are the memories and the suits, of course, yeah. And I get a call from the organizers the next day. They're like, hey, Trevor, how are you? I was like, I'm great, guys. I'm great. Thank you so much. They're like, yeah, we had a great time. Thanks for coming. Can we come and collect the suits? I was like, for dry cleaning? Like, no, you gotta give it back. You know that, right? I was like, yes, of course. You can come anytime. Bye. Then I'll take it out of the suitcase, unwrapping the thing. I had to scratch my name off the name, because I had written my name on the label on the inside. No, because it was my suit. Don't judge me. I had written my name. It was Ralph Lauren. I wrote, and Trevor. I had to give it all back. Felt like Cinderella. Pumpkin. But I didn't care. You know why? Because I had the memories. I was going to tell the stories, come home, share it with all of you, with my friends, with my family. And then the weird thing is, the news gets ahead of you, right? Because I didn't think of it as a newsworthy event. I went to a thing. But the South African newspapers were like, Trevor Noah in the A-list. Trevor Noah, part of the Hollywood elite, rubbing shoulders with the most famous people in the world. That's how they said, rubbing shoulders with the most famous. They made it sound like I was hanging out with George Clooney, like, hey, George, give me your shoulder. That's so good. Like, I just went to an event. I don't become famous now because I was at an event. There were famous people at the event. You know? But the newspapers say that. He's famous, so now people treat you like you're famous. They start saying weird things to you. Strangest things people would say to me. Trevor, well done on everything, eh? Congrats. But, you know, even though you're going to America, don't forget us, all right? Don't you forget us. Like, I don't even know who you are. People would say the weirdest things to me. You know what the number one thing people have said to me? Number one thing? It's not good luck. It's, hey, Trevor, good luck over there. But whatever you do, don't forget your accent, all right? Yeah, please, don't pull a Charlize on us, okay? You keep your accent, man. Make us proud. Everyone said that. Trevor, brah. Hey, Trevor Noah. Hey, Masakan. Hey, man, you're making us proud, no? Yeah, man, you're doing big things for us, but I can ask you a favor, no? Don't lose your accent, no? Don't lose your accent. Yeah, when you come back from the States, you mustn't come back talking funny, okay? Please, brother. If you lose your accent, don't come back. You just threaten me? What does that mean, if you lose your accent? How do you lose your accent? People make it sound like you're going to be walking down the street and then just out of the blue, you'll be like, huh? My accent! I lost my accent! What the hell is my... Oh, no. Well, hello? No, that's not my accent! That's my accent! How are you going to lose your accent? I was stressed now. Because I don't want South Africans to think I'm not South African. I don't want them to think I've forgotten something. This is my home. Now I'm stressed coming home. I'm in the plane flying back to Johannesburg, and the whole time I'm just thinking, don't lose your accent, Trevor. Don't lose your accent. Don't lose your accent. Don't accent. Is that how I say accent? Accent. By the time I landed at OR Tambo, I was losing my mind. I walked in arrivals, the woman was there at customs. Welcome back to South Africa, sir. I was like, yes, I'm back. Same old Trevor. Nothing changed. Going crazy. I'm not going to lose my accent. I can't lose that I'm South African, you know? And this is what I do. This is where I'm from. This is who I am. I come back to Johannesburg. This is my home. I sit with my friends, with my family. We do the same things. We braai. We sit around watching the TV. Listen to music. And I mean watching the TV, not watching TV, because there's no electricity. So you watch. Just look at the. Load shedding. You know what I love about load shedding? Nothing. But you know what's funny about load shedding? Is the fact that it still surprises us. My favorite moment is the 5 seconds just after load shedding happens. The shock on our faces, like it's never happened before. Everyone has that look on their face where it's just like 1 minute we're chatting, we're having a good, and then load shedding. Yeah, it looks like it. I wonder how long it's going to be gone for. Oh, I don't know, it looks bad this time, eh? Looks bad. Looks bad. Oh, do you think it's just us? You always have that hope. Let me go check. I'm gonna go check outside. You come back with the doom of the world. It's all over. The whole neighborhood is black. It says for the whole area. It's dead. The whole of Sandton. It's all black. You see Pretoria. That's it. Then it's darkness. Oh, this is gonna be a bad one. Everyone stresses. Such a weird phenomenon, load shedding. It happened to me when I came home. Got back from the airport. I got home, and then the gate wouldn't open. My house, I'm trying to open the electric gate, wouldn't open. And I should have known there was load shedding. I didn't pay attention, like just because the whole neighborhood was dark. Right? I thought someone was just planning a surprise party or something. I was like, yeah, turn off the street lights, he's coming. So I'm at the gate. I'm busy pressing the remote, gate won't open. Pressing the remote. I thought the batteries were dead in the remote, so I'm just pressing the button harder. I don't know why we do that, by the way. I don't understand why we press the button of a remote control harder when we assume the batteries are dead. Because what, like, under that assumption, well, the battery's doing half the work for us. So we're like, the batteries are dead, I'll do it myself. Worse is when people hit a remote control. I don't understand what people are doing, because there's no moving parts. What are you doing? Come on. What do you think, the batteries are sleeping? What are you doing? Come on. What the batteries are going to be like? Huh? Oh, sorry. I don't understand. But I'm doing that. I'm sitting outside my house. I'm like, come on. What the hell? Come on. Then I was like, there's no, damn it. Load shedding. Damn it. So I get out the car. I'm looking around. Like, I wonder how long it's been. This looks like fresh load shedding. This is fresh. No. Can still taste light. I'm stranded outside the house. I want to go in. I can't. So then I was like, you know what? Instead of waiting, I'm just going to jump the fence. Right? Yeah. Jump the fence, open the house from the inside. And so now I'm trying to break into my own house. Standing there, casing the joint, looking there, that corner. I've always said that corner. Weak spot. So I go there, and I start climbing the wall to get to the fence. And what I've done is I've put an electric fence around that corner, right? So I have to hold the electric fence to climb over that section, which is fine. There's no electricity. Now it's just a fence. So I put my hand out, and the weirdest thing happened. I stretched my hand out to hold the electric fence. And even though I knew it was off, my own hand wouldn't do it. Like my own hand was like, I was like, dude, hold the fence, man. You hold the fence. It was the weirdest thing. I knew I was safe. I knew deep down I was safe, but I couldn't touch the fence. I could not touch, because for so many years, I've heard what that fence is capable of. I've driven past while it makes that sound. So I know what it can do. You know, it's almost like that feeling you get when white people tell you to touch their dogs. It's that same thing that happens. You know, they're like, no, come on, man, pet him. No, he's harmless, man. No, give him, come on. Just come on, pet him. And the dog's like, yeah, just come. And you're like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Because I know what it's capable of. I've seen that sign my whole life. Danger, khafar, ringozi. I'm not gonna put my hand. And who am I kidding? Do I even know how to climb over a fence? I'm not as young as I used to be. Climbing is not the hard part. You know what it is? Descending. That's the difficult part. Yeah, cats don't get stuck down. Cats get stuck at the top of a tree. Why? Because coming down is the hard part. You're going to climb the fence, and you're over, and then you get there, and then that's the easy part. Then you have this part here, this part. Where now you're looking for the thing. You're like, where's the thing? Where's the thing? Now I'm on the top of a fence. Like, what if someone sees me? What are they going to think? Because what would I think? I wouldn't believe it if some colored guy was on the top of a fence. There's no story he could spin me. He's like, no, brother, don't worry. No, it's not what you think. No, it's my house. I promise you, it's my house. Like, what is my security company gonna think? Because I told them specifically before I left, I said, guys, you see anyone here, you shoot first, ask questions later. Now, I'm gonna be a victim of my own advice. I'm that guy on the top of the fence. They pitch up like, hey! Trevor! Is that you? Yes, it's me. I knew it was you, my man. I could see your face. What? Then why did you shoot? You said shoot first. Ask questions later. So otherwise, how are you? I think I'm dying. Yeah, hey, load shedding is killing us, eh? Yes, yes. All right, sharp. Good luck with America, eh? And don't lose your accent. Stressed. Can't get into your house. Now I'm sitting in the car. I'm tired. I want to sleep. I can't sleep. I'm scared I'm going to get hijacked. And then I think my fatigue turned into rage. And I just started losing it in the car. I was like, damn you, ESCOM. Damn you, ESCOM. Damn you, damn you, damn you, ESCOM. You're just like, ah! Like, why don't we have electricity? Huh? Why do we not have a basic human need? Electricity. We should all have I don't understand. And you know what the worst thing is? ESCOM taunts us. They tease us. Yeah. Send us emails and notices. Oh, the tariffs are going up. The tariffs of what? How are you going to raise the price of the thing that doesn't exist? The price is going up. The price of what? Electricity. But there is no electricity. Exactly. Even Indian people would be like, no, that sounds wrong there. Whoa, that's robbery right there. That's robbery. That don't sound like a good deal. Can't raise the price. Like, you're taunting us. Now I'm outside. I can't get into my own house because there's no electricity. I'm sitting there, tired, angry. And then I was just like, you know what, screw this. I'm gonna complain. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit around and take this anymore. I'm going to complain. I don't know why I thought this, because that's not who I am. I'm not a complainer by nature. There's two types of people in this world. There's people who don't complain, and there's white people. So I don't know what I thought I was doing. But I pulled out my phone, and I was like, ESCOM, you're gonna know me. And I phoned their call center. Yeah. Which is exactly what it is, by the way. It's a call center. Yeah. Not a call and answer center. No. Just a call. You want to call? Feel free. Yeah. Phone doesn't get answered. Finally, I give up. Decide I'm going to phone City Power because I pay them. So I'll phone City Power. Yeah, let them know what's happening in my life. Give them some of this hurt. Phone City Power. And it was weird. For the first few seconds, I thought I'd phoned ESCOM back. Because I realized at that moment, all government departments have exactly the same music when you phone the call center. It's the strangest thing ever. All of them use exactly the same music. And it's not normal music. We're not talking like top 40 hits. No. They've got very special music that I feel has been designed to calm you down. Yeah. Because they know why you're calling. You're not in a good mood. No one's phoning a government department to be like, just want to say, good job, guys. They know exactly why you're calling. So they've got the music. Every department has the same. Well, not every department, obviously. That's a blanket statement. Because, I mean, there are exceptions to every rule. You know, City Power, yes, they've got the things. But SARS, oh no. SARS doesn't play that game. When you phone SARS, they do whatever they want. They're the most confident government organization. They're not scared of us at all. They do everything right. In fact, they overperform. That's my favorite thing SARS does. They go, we got more money than we should have. You're like, what? Yeah, sorry about that. We're just so damn good. Don't you wish ESCOM would say, too much electricity, guys, sorry. Brighter than normal. Only SARS does that. They overperform. And you can feel that confidence. When you phone into their call center, it's action all the time. You don't wait 10 minutes for a SARS call to be answered. You don't wait 5 minutes. Sometimes you don't even wait. They'll call you. You'll be thinking about taxes. You'll be like, did I pay my... Hello? You were saying? Immediately. You phone them, within a second, the call is answered. Welcome to the South African Revenue Service. Please note, your call will be answered shortly. Press 1 for payments. Press 2 for payments. Press 3 for refunds. Just kidding, more payments. Wait for the next available consultant. And then they just start playing cool music, whatever music they want. I like the way you move. I like the way. Isn't it great? With e-filing, you can now do all your taxes online. I like the way you move. And it literally sounds like there's a party going on in SARS. It sounds like they're there busy stamping documents, having a good time. I like the, who's that? Julius, get him. I like the way you, busy counting our money. I like the way. 30 seconds maximum, your call gets answered at SARS. With all the enthusiasm in the world. Welcome to SARS, this is Pepper speaking. How can I take your money? In the mix, on point, SARS. Would you phone any other department, any other government organization, and the experience is a totally different one. They make you wait. You're furious, no electricity. You're screaming, ah! Welcome to City Power. Please note, we are currently experiencing extremely high call volumes, and it may take longer than usual for your call to be answered. Longer than usual for your call to be answered. Like, I'm talking about longer than you've ever waited in your life. Like, you don't even understand what I mean when I say longer than usual. I understand that usual is not a parameter, so longer didn't dissuade you from holding on. But I mean, dude, like, you better have a charger for your charger, because I mean, like, it's about to go down. I mean, like, the longest you've ever waited. I'm talking like Bollywood movie long, dude. Like, the problem is probably going to be fixed by the time we answer, man. I'm talking like, are you still there? I'm still here. Please wait while we attend to your call. And then they bring in the music to accompany your rage. Ah! Do 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 do. Ah! Do 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 do. I'm gonna tell them. Do 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 do. They are gonna know my name. Do, 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 do. When they answer this call, do, 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 do. Are they gonna answer? Do, 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 do. I mean, I'm not even angry anymore. I just want them to know. Do, 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 do. Please answer the phone. Oh, please, I'm begging you, somebody answer the phone. And that's when they answer. When they've broken you down and your only hope in life is to hear another human on the other end. That's when it's almost like they've been listening the entire time, and as soon as you break, they're like, he's ready. And then they answer with all the enthusiasm in the world. Welcome to City Power, this is Doris speaking, how can I help you? Hello? Hi, Doris. Oh, wow, thank God. Oh, Doris, oh, thank you. Hi, you're speaking to Trevor here. Doris, help me, I can't get into my house. There's no electricity in my area. Okay, sir. Hello? Hello. Sorry, I don't know if you heard me, Doris. I said there's no electricity in my area. Yes, and how can I help you, sir? Sorry, is this City Power? Yes. Well, there's no power in the city.
Okay, so that means it can be a problem with the cable, or more especially, it's a load shedding.
Yes, Doris, I know that it's load shedding. I know that.
Okay, sir, then thank you very much for calling City Power.
No, Doris, don't go. Don't leave me, please. Please don't leave me. I need your help, Doris. I need to know when the electricity is going to come back, please.
Okay, sir. If you want to know what's happening with the electricity, sir, you just need to check a schedule. You can go to www.citypower.co.za/schedule.
I see. I need to check the schedule.
Yes.
Tell me, Doris, how do I check the schedule?
So you can just go online, you can use any computer.
A computer? I don't know why I didn't think. Doris, what does my computer plug into?
So your computer just plugs into any of the... Oh. Well played, sir. How can I help you?
So, well, you see, Doris, because I can't get online myself, I need your help. Could you check the schedule on your computer, please?
Okay, hold on, please. Hello, sir?
Hello?
No.
No what?
No, sir, I can't check it for you. The system is down.
What do you mean the system is down?
It means it's not up, sir.
Yes, Doris, I know what that means. What I'm saying is, how long has the system been down?
Sir, the system was down from last week.
But I've been on the phone for 2 hours now. I don't understand, Doris. What have I been waiting for?
I don't know, sir. I'm not you.
Okay, so you're saying you can't help me?
Yes.
So this was a waste?
Yes.
Okay, all right, well, I guess thanks for, thank you. Okay, bye.
Okay, sir, thank you very much for calling City Power. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Well, what else can you help me with?
Nothing, sir, because the system is down. Why don't you understand when I say the system is down?
Because you just said, can I help? Why would you say, can you help me if you can't help me?
Because, sir, I'm doing my job.
No, but you're not, because you're not helping me.
Yes, I'm saying, can I help you? That is my job.
No, but Doris, what do you mean?
What do you mean, sir? I'm telling you, I'm telling you, system is down. Akangizwi. Unini ngimtshela? Yazi lawe lungu bayibahlalisa ngakhona ngathi le ngeke isabuya yazi. Dala ngimtshelile. Angazi yazi stage 2 yabahlanyisa labantu yazi. Hello, sir.
Hello?
Okay, just check something for me, please.
Yes.
Is there electricity now?
No, there's no electricity.
Okay, sir, so it's a load shedding now.
Yes.
Okay, sir, so then you just need to look, sir, check for the lights. When the lights come on, then the electricity is back. Okay, bye-bye.
You like, what's the point? Why did I? But I blame myself. I do. I blame myself because I complained. Yeah. You have to know when to complain and when not to complain. Complain for things that can change. Try to fix the things that can't. All right? There's no point in complaining about load shedding. It's a part of our lives for the next 4-5 years, right? That is something we're going to have to deal with. Okay, well, you're going to deal with it. I'll be in New York. But I'll be with you in spirit. But like, it's not going to change. It's going to be there 4 or 5 years. It's hard to accept, but it's true. You know, complain about the tariffs. That we can always fight. We don't want to pay more. Yes, that you complain about. But load shedding, it's pointless. You know, and I know it's hard to accept it because Eskom lies. They repeatedly lie to us. Eskom treats us like a bad relationship, always lying. Like load shedding is that woman that we know about, and Eskom just won't stop. You're like, when will it end, Eskom? It's over. Never again, I promise. It's over. You said that last time, I swear. That is the last time you'll ever hear of load shedding again. We're stable now. We're stable. And then, surprise. This is something we're gonna have to get used to. And I often just take a moment to breathe. Focus on happy thoughts, people, places, sometimes sounds, Sometimes it's a laugh that makes me laugh. That's all I need to change my day. You'll just find me sitting in a room by myself, just laughing. And all of a sudden I feel good again. That's all I need, is that Nkand laugh to fill my soul. It works for Jacob. Have you guys seen our president? Huh? Have you seen him lately? Oh man, he's back. He's back and better than ever before, The last few months have been so taxing on him. People fighting with him in parliament, shouting things at him. He's been stressed, sitting in a corner, quiet, all to himself. And then he found out that he would be paying nothing, absolutely nothing for the upgrades at Nkandla. And he walked into parliament, a new man. Had a bounce in his step. He swag back. Jacob 2.0. I mean, he's still doing the same things, making the same mistakes, but now he has a certain level of panache. I saw him mess up a speech the other day, stumbled on a word like he always does. This time though, he didn't frown, he didn't get stressed. He just worked through it. And here we can clearly see there are red marble. A marble red marble. A premeditated. Just came back and he handled it. I love how he just stepped away and did the cutest little, I don't even know what he was doing there. He just does like a little, almost like he's just moving his brain to the other side of his head. Like he knows when it's in the wrong place, it doesn't, he just shook it up. And he came back in. Even the way he handled the scandal was powerful. We thought for sure that Nkandla would be his downfall, and yet Jacob Zuma took something so serious, he turned it into a joke and threw it back in our faces. Where we are clearly living in a place where there is a poverty of politics, people asking questions, but they don't want answers, questions, more answers. We're investigating, they ask again, questions, more answers. Then in parliament, we're here, point of order, yes, Nkandla. Thixo waseGeorge Koch. Who's this guy? Huh? He's just shrugging it off, evading, maneuvering. Never mind the Nkandla joke. I love the fact that he rolled his eyes. That blew my mind. I've never seen Jacob Zuma do that. He looked over and he was like, oh. When did Jacob Zuma start rolling his eyes? That's not something he does. Jacob Zuma doesn't roll his eyes, guys. Yeah. In fact, presidents don't roll their eyes. It's not a very presidential thing to do in parliament, to roll your eyes at the opposition. Even the most defiant rulers in the world don't roll their eyes. When the UN is telling the leader of North Korea to stop making nuclear weapons, you don't see Kim Jong-un going, oh, whatever. You don't roll your eyes. But Jacob Zuma did, and he did it in style. I want to know where he learned it, how he learned it. Has he been doing this for a while? Yeah, because rolling your eyes is part of an attitude. You don't just roll your eyes. If you roll your eyes, you got that sass, you bitchy, you know? Is he doing more than that? Now I see Jacob in a totally different light. Now I'm picturing him hanging out with the rest of the ANC comrades, chatting about these problems. President, they want to know where's the money, Mr. President. Where did the money go? And he's like, I'm in guys. Over and over, they keep asking me. I mean, literally, I'm dying now. Like, can't they get over it? Like, that music guy, get a life already. Jeez, just because you hang with white chicks. I mean, please, whatever. Is that what he's doing? And if he is, where did he learn that? Where do you learn to roll your eyes at that age? That's what I want to know. It's not your friends. It's not your colleagues. It's probably your kids. Yeah, you learn bad habits at home. Jacob Zuma probably learned it from one of his children in the house. One of his daughters, maybe. She was going out for a night with her friends, caught her as she was leaving.
Hey, when Tombazan, where are you going dressed like that?
Dad, I told you, I'm going out with my friends. I'm going to a party.
First of all, you are already in a party. Secondly, no daughter of mine will dress like that. Go and change.
Oh, Dad, what are you doing? You're killing me. Come on, why are you doing this? I can dress however I want. I'm old enough.
Hey, you will do as I say. As long as you are living under my roofs, which I have paid for with other people's monies, you will obey me. Go and change.
Oh, Dad, come on. Why are you doing this? Everyone else dresses like this. All the other kids do it.
Are all the other kids my children?
You never know.
Eh? Don't come in this house with that DA attitude. Go and change now. Whatever. What was that? What did you just do?
I didn't do anything, Daddy.
Don't lie to me. I saw it. You did something with your eyes. It looked like the Undertaker. But they came back. What was that?
I just rolled my eyes, Dad.
Girl, it made me feel so insignificant. What you did there made me feel like you did not acknowledge the seriousness of this situation. Can you teach me how to do that?
Yeah, like, it's easy. Like, you just roll your eyes. If someone says something you don't like, then you're just like, whatever.
Whatever.
No, Dad, whoa, that's too much. It's too much. You just gotta loosen up, just be like, whatever.
Whatever. I think I got it.
No, you don't have it, Dad. You're rolling your head. You're supposed to roll your eyes.
And my eyes are where? Exactly.
And he was off. Ready to roll, baby. And he did. He rolled straight into Parliament. Shut it down. Turned Nkandla into a joke. You can't bring Nkandla up anymore. It's over now. You say Nkandla in Parliament, people laugh at you. Yeah, immediately. What about Nkandla? It's done. It's a powerful thing. Instead of getting angry at our president, we should be learning from that man. Learning how to tackle obstacles in our lives. His ministers should have learned from him. Yeah, with the whole FIFA scandal. I wish they had looked to Jacob. Because when the whole FIFA corruption scandal broke out, it was so sad how it was dealt with. They said FIFA was corrupt. And I mean, we knew this. We knew FIFA was corrupt. We suspected it at least, and there was the whole Russian bid, Qatar. We all knew these things. But then they made it personal. They brought it home to South Africa. They said the 2010 FIFA World Cup involved corruption. There were bribes paid. And immediately our ministers came out, screaming and fighting. There has never been any payment due to any organization here. That we have never accepted any bribe. This is a lie. They are tarnishing our image. Sometimes you just want to be like, guys, just stop. don't you get tired of lying? Like, don't, and about everything, don't you? Sometimes I wish our ministers just, I wish they'd just own it. Just once. I wish on one of these occasions they'd just walk out and be like, yeah. We bribed. And then? You want your World Cup back? Just own it. Doesn't matter if it's America shouting at you. Look them straight in the eye and be like, don't be jealous, America, please. Yeah, we bribed. Everybody bribes. That's how FIFA works. Don't be jealous. Just because our bribes bring all the boys to the yard, eh? And damn right, they're better than yours. Much better than yours. We can teach you, but we have to charge. Just own it all. And if you're not going to own it, learn to evade it. Learn to evade the whole thing like our presidents. Just walk out there into that press conference, those journalists from the BBC. Is it true that South Africa bribed Jack Warner $10 million for the votes? Is it true that there's been bribery and corruption? Just be like, corruption. Done. What does he reply? He can't say anything. Just, it's done. Just, I love it so much. You know what I love most about the Nkandla thing? A lot of people don't realize this. Jacob Zuma was making a joke out of Nkandla, yes. But what was more interesting to me is the fact that he was mocking Mmusi Maimane, the leader of the DA. A lot of people didn't pick this up. When he's doing the whole Nkandla, he's mocking Mmusi Maimane's Model C English accent. That's what he's doing. Jacob Zuma thinks that he speaks funny. That is priceless. Jacob Zuma sits in parliament watching Mmusi Maimane speak and would like to know about the allocation of funds, more especially regarding the homestead at Nkandla and whether, and he's like, this guy talks so funny. Nkandla, would you like some tea with your crumpets? Marshmallow. Jacob Zuma is laughing. That's just beautiful. I find it so wonderful, so fitting. We all laugh. We all laugh at each other. That's good. I like that. Because I love accents. I really do. I love accents. I like learning languages, and so obviously accents are a byproduct of that. I've learned over time that even if you can't learn a language, an accent is a great way to communicate with somebody in your own language whilst trying to bridge the gap. You learn somebody's accent, you communicate more effectively. The thing is, though, you have to learn the accent in the right way. If you're going to speak to someone in their accent and you do it in the wrong way, you might come across as racist. You've got to be very careful about this. White people in South Africa often fall into this trap. Yeah. It happens at petrol stations quite a bit. See people driving in with their friends, talking normally, sitting in the car. So I mean, if we get all the numbers together, marketing should be behind this. It should be a breezer. HR's stepped up, and it's going to be a great year end. Look, we try and make sure that sorry, hold on. Hello, Baba. Hey, sharp man. Please put Lapo full tanky, eh? 95 unleaded, yeah. Also check Ama tires, eh? Pressure, pumpy, not too much, eh? 2.2, okay. Yeah, good jobby. Yeah, sharp. Donkey boss. Don't do that. He's a grown man. He's been pouring petrol his entire life. He knows what you need. Just talk to him like a normal human being. That's the thing people don't understand. Speak to him like a normal human being. I used to get so angry whenever I'd see white people changing their accent when they talk to black people. I get so angry. I was like, are all white people racist? Is that what it is? Oh, racist? And then I learned. Life taught me not to be so quick to judge. Yeah, I learned a valuable lesson. I was driving to Gold Reef City one day, into the backstage area, and the security guard came out to the boom, and he was like, hey, how are you, sir? Is your name on the list? I said, yes, how are you, Baba? My name is Trevor. He's like, okay, Chabal. I said, no, Trevor. He's like, oh, sorry, Chabal. I said, no, Trevor, Shalva. Trevor, Shalva. Trevor, Shalva. Trevor, Shaval. Trevor, Shaval. Trevor, Shaval. And now my friend who was irritated, he just leans over me and he's like, hey, Papa, get Trevor. He's like, oh, Trevor. Why you don't talk properly? And then I understood. I finally understood what white people have been trying to do. I see, you're trying to communicate more effectively. You're trying to engage somebody, but understand this. When speaking to somebody in an accent, the number one rule to understand is an accent is not a measurement of intelligence, right? An accent is just somebody speaking your language with the rules of theirs. That's all an accent is. So don't speak down to them. Don't patronize them. Speak to them the way you would to yourself. Just try and learn their accent. That's all it is. It's just another accent. Yeah. And I learn them. I spend all my time learning accents. I try. I love it. I learn in restaurants. That's a safe place to start. You know, you learn, you read off the menu, you try and pronounce the words correctly. I was inspired by French restaurants, funny enough. Yeah, whenever I'd go to a French restaurant, I was always fascinated by the fact that people would order food in a French accent. I never understood why. Because they don't do it in any other restaurants. Only in French restaurants do people walk in and then change their accent when they order. They come in talking normally. Yeah, you know, it's a wonderful thing. You're really going to enjoy it. It's so beautiful. Yeah, stunning. You have to have. Oh, the dessert. Oh, good evening. How are you, sir? Yes, I will have a bottle of water for the table, please. And let's start off with, could we get the Sauvignon Blanc, please? Yes, and you know, we definitely for main is going to have the filet mignon. And for dessert, we're going to go with the crème brûlée. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, you're going to love it. Like, why are you doing that? I never understood. I was like, why? Because it's not like the French are going to return the favor. There's no French people sitting in our restaurants in South Africa looking at the menu like, so for the table, we can order some starter portion with share something? No? Okay. Could we please have one serving of the boerewors? That's not going to happen. So I don't understand why we do it. But then I realized it's because you're trying to be cultural, you know, you're trying to be a well-versed person, the cultured. And so I started doing it with other accents. So I'd go into restaurants and I'd try and order correctly. My most proficient is in Indian restaurants. I'm really good at ordering the food, you know, because I spend most of my time. That's my favorite restaurant by far, Indian food. My favorite food in the whole world, Indian food. Love it so much, right? And then no, really, it is amazing stuff, amazing. But I mean Indian food, like Indian. No, because there's some Indians here. I think this is a good time for us to address this actually. There's a row there. There's a row. This is a good time actually, because South African Indians, you guys have been lying to us. Yeah, I didn't know this for years. For years, I was confident in the knowledge that I loved Indian food. I would travel to places like Lens and Phoenix and Durban, confidently walk in, order my food. And then one day, I got to travel the world. And I went to have Indian food in an Indian restaurant in India. Only to find out there is no such thing as a bunny chow. Few days in my life stick out like that one. Sitting confidently in my chair, the waiter walking, I brushed the menu away so arrogantly. I don't need that menu. I love Indian food. I know what I'll be having. Bring me a bunny chow. He was like, excuse me, sir? I said, I would like to have a bunny chow, please. He was like, sorry, sir, we don't serve rabbit here. I said, no, it's not rabbit, you fool. It's mutton. Then why do you call it bunny? So I've actually never asked them why. But either way, I'd like some, please.
So, sir, I'm sorry, there is nothing like that in Indian food. I said, there is. So, okay, maybe it has another name. Could you describe it for me, please?
So, well, it's curry. You take mutton curry, and then you take bread, and you cut the bread, open it up, and you take the curry, and you put it inside, and you close the bread, and then you eat it like that.
Ah, sandwich.
Also that one. Well played, Indian people. Well played. Yeah. And you know what? This was the second time I had been tricked by South African Indians. Yeah. The first time was Shabir Sheikh. He's not dying, is he? Well played. Fooled me twice. Shame on me. I wouldn't let it happen a third. No. I promised myself that I would study up on South African Indians until I knew everything there was to know. And then one day, the most glaring thing jumped out at me. I don't even understand why I never thought of it. I noticed in my travels, I've been to many countries all over the world. And in all of these countries, I've met Indian people, right? And in all these countries, Indian people speak with one of two accents. Always, one of two accents. They either speak to you in the Indian accent from India, or they speak to you in the accent of the country they're now living in, right? So you can be randomly in the middle of America somewhere, you meet an Indian guy, he could be like, hey, how you doing? My name's Akash, I live out here in Denver, Colorado. I'm Indian. And you'd be like, oh, nice to meet you, Akash. Nice to meet you. Or you could meet his father. It's like, hello, I'm Akash's father. We moved out here when he was a little boy, all the way from Mumbai. And you're like, oh, nice to meet you, sir. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Always one of two accents. So then here, it just doesn't make sense. Where the hell did the South African Indian accent come from? It's not an Indian accent from India, and it's most definitely not a South African accent. So where did the South African Indian accent come from? It makes no sense. I've tracked it through history, and it makes no sense. At no point do you understand where this accent came from. It's almost like someone just made it up. The same way they made up Oriental Plaza. You look at history. The journey that brought us all together, colonization, right? The British traveling all over the world, colonizing one place to the next. One day they ended up in India. The cavalry arrived.
Hear ye, hear ye, announcing the arrival of His Majesty's cavalry in India. You are now going to be a British colony.
And the Indians were like, no thank you. We are not interested. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
No, we're not selling something. We're here to tell you that you are now part of Great Britain.
And I'm here to tell you that you are mistaken. We are part of India.
Yes, well, now it's changing. It is now changing.
Who are you to change it?
I represent Great Britain.
What made you great?
Well, I guess we're doing it now, I think.
So who gave you that name?
We gave it to ourselves.
That's a bit presumptuous, don't you think?
No, I think it's fitting.
Okay, well in that case, welcome to Great India.
No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that.
Works just fine for me. How can I help you?
Well, I'm here to tell you that India is now part of the great British colonies.
No, my friend, you can't do that. You can't just come to one place and turn it into another place, okay? This is geography, not Caitlyn Jenner, okay?
What? I don't even know who that is.
That is for another time.
You can't change India into Great Britain. I'm not saying we're changing it. You're going to be our colony.
Under whose order?
I've been sent here by the king, who was ordained by God.
Which God?
God.
Yes, which God? What is his name?
God.
You don't know the name of your God?
It's God. It's like mummy or daddy. There's only one God.
No, there is not one God. There are many gods. What do you mean? There is Vishnu, there is Devi, there is Lakshmi, there are many gods. What is the name of your God?
I don't actually know.
So you want us to accept your God, but you don't know his name? How do we pray to a God when we don't know his name? Huh? What do we say? Oh, dear guy, prayer, guy, no, guy, other guy, no, prayer. You're not thinking straight, my friend. Look, clearly you're not feeling well. I can tell by your pale complexion that you are having a tough time in life. Maybe you should have some curry. We talk, sit down, you go home and think about what you're doing.
How dare you? I do not look pale at all.
My friend, I've never seen anybody as pale as you in my entire life. I can see your veins pumping through your skin right now. I can see them. If I was your doctor, I would not need an X-ray machine. I'll just tell you straight, your heart has a problem. How do I know? I can see it. You're transparent. That is how I can see it. You need to go home and think about what you've done.
I'm not going anywhere. We will tell you what we're doing.
You can't tell us what to do in our country. You can tell us what to do in our country.
And they did. They told the Indians what to do, and they took over all of India, right? And now, India was a British colony. Yeah, it was owned by the British. And the Indians learned English, but still, they had the Indian accent. Yeah? They didn't lose their accent. So then where did the South African one come in? It doesn't make sense. Because one day the British then took the Indians to South Africa. They said, Indians, we're leaving for South Africa.
Okay, have a safe journey, bye-bye.
No, we're going together.
Oh, bastard.
What did you say?
I said mustard, I love mustard. Tastes great.
Right, well, let's get going.
We don't want to go to South Africa. What are we doing over there?
It's going to be lots of fun. Just join us.
I don't trust you and your definition of fun.
Why not?
I don't know. Maybe the fact that you have enslaved our entire country.
Oh, you get over that already, man. Come on, let's go. And bring your shackles. Come on. And so the British took the Indians, put them on a ship, and they sailed them down to South Africa. Now, it's not like they're losing their accent. They're not going to lose their accent now that they're on a ship. And the last place you'll lose it is in the Indian Ocean. So they get down to South Africa. They arrive at the coast. Welcome to the port of Natal, Indians. You are now our slaves. Work the sugarcane fields. He's like, I knew it. And the Indians worked in the sugarcane fields. They still had the Indian accent. Where did the South African accent come? It makes no sense. It literally makes no sense. It's like some guy just decided out of nowhere to play the greatest prank that has ever been played. I bet there was one Indian guy who just out of nowhere decided. He was like, psst, psst, Sanjeev. Yes. What is it, Prakash? I was thinking, maybe it's time for us to take over this little place. I'm sick and tired of working for the British. They don't even know what they're doing. We're doing all the work anyway. Yeah, but we can't take over. They have the guns. They will shoot us. Yeah, we don't have to fight them. We just have to use our heads. What do you mean? Outthink them? No, quite literally. We use our heads. I noticed the other day, I was out in the fields, toiling away. Fell over, bumped my head quite hard. Had to go see doctor. Doctor Lokiaji tied up the neck, put me in a brace, and for 3 days I couldn't move my head. Achhe. And during that time, the craziest thing happened. When my head stopped moving, I started to talk differently. I don't understand. Neither did I. It was almost as if a powerful spirit had inhabited me and started talking out of my mouth. What do you mean? Hold my head, I'll show you. That's right, hold it tight, tighter, squeeze. I can feel it coming. Now it's like a new spirit is coming inside me there. I don't know what it is, but I feel more powerful than life itself. Why we don't take over this place? I told you, powerful. And the Indians lost their minds. They were like, we can do it. Tie your heads, everybody, tie your heads. And everybody did. They got ready for the big day. Tying their heads. We're going to freak the British out. One day they came out of the fields. The British weren't ready. They on their horses. Are those the Indians? Are they coming? Indians! What are you doing out of the field? It is not lunchtime. Hey, man.
The more pertinent question is, what are y'all doing on our fields, see?
What the hell? How dare you speak to me like that? Have you forgotten who I am? Have you forgotten whose land this is? We are your masters.
That's where you're wrong. I'm here to tell you there's a new boss.
Boss?
Because we've been thinking, right, we're those that's out there toiling in the fields, right? Like a cutting down the cane, we're moving the cane, we're selling the cane, we're moving the cane, we got the cane, moving the cane, got the profits for all the cane, but then y'all take the money. How that make sense? Because for all intents and purposes, 9/10 possession of the law, that's our cane and all, right? So y'all's on our land, so y'all need to vie.
You can't speak to me like that, damn you! Do you not know who I am? How dare you, Akash? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, Akash?
Hey, that's another thing right there, right? It's no longer Prakash, just call me Ash, okay?
So y'all gotta move or you'll want us to show y'all something. What are you gonna, you can't show us, bring me the guns!
Oh, that's another thing, we bought all the guns, okay? We bought the guns, we bought the whips, so y'all wanna hit us or shoot us, you gotta come to us, you talk to us, maybe we give you a discount on the things, right? We're gonna make a profit from our pain at least. But until that time, y'all guys need to get going. We're not going anywhere. What are you going to do? You Indians. Indians don't fight. That's right, we're not Indians, boss. We're charros. Take a picture, uncle. Take a picture. Take a picture. Y'all never seen nothing like this before and y'all won't see it again. Y'all better step. Get going now. Lacquer before something bad happens. Get out of here. They've gone mad.
And the British left. They were gone. And the Indians were cheering. They're having a good time. They're like, hey, what I tell y'all? What I tell y'all, eh? What I tell you? Hey, those don't know what to do. What hit them there, eh? Hey, man, I can't believe you did it. I can't believe it. Hey, the guy was so scared. Hey, it was amazing. What was he scared of? I don't know. Because it's not like we can fight now. We just changed the accent. But I guess it worked. It worked. Hey, man, I'm so excited. So what? We go back to India now? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, why you want to go back to India? Right? The British still run the place. Why we don't stay here a little bit longer? Right? We got the sugar, we got the guns. Why we don't open some gun and sugar shops? Work the market a little bit, you never know. In time, we grow things. In a few hundred years, we might be running the president of this country. You never know. So relax there. Relax. Let's have a good time. Hey, man, that sounds like a plan. But what we gonna eat, man? Hey, that revolution made me hungry, see? Yeah, I know, man. What? Because all we got here is sugar all the time. These packs giving us... Hey, there's a rabbit. There's a rabbit. Catch that thing. Catch it. Catch it. Catch it. Hey, check that, eh? A lacquer bunny. Let's go chow. You guys have been too much fun, man. Thanks for having me. Had a great night. Goodbye.
Please, would you mind giving us your impersonation of Jacob Zuma's Nklandla eye roll? Nklandla.